No, 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 no.
No.
We're trying to
No.
get David in here. He's a little ways back. Anything popping up?
Nope.
Oh, scroll down to the bottom. It's there. I see it. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Live now.
I'm there.
I gotta move that. I gotta move that up. Refresh your browser. Yeah, it's live. I see it right there. Hangar live.
Do you see it, Eric? Because I don't.
I do see it. Yep.
Yeah,
Where is it?
live. I see it right there.
So
Hangar.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's down at the bottom. You see it, Eric?
Okay,
It
cool.
says starting soon, Hangar live stream.
All right, so right now I'm just gonna let me just see something here. I have the ForeFlight in the middle in the stream just to check it. I'm gonna transition over to that. You'll see that. Tell me when you see that, Mike.
Will do. There it is.
Roger.
I see your two cameras also.
Okay, perfect. And my screen, I'm bleeding in, right? Like I have I'm blending into the background. Like you're not seeing behind me anymore, right?
No, no, no. You got the
black.
green screen. Right.
Okay. How's the quality of that look? Like it's
Good.
blending in perfect?
Yeah, you don't see anything.
All right, awesome. So now
It's
if
like
I
you're
start
sitting
this,
in a great big dark room.
all right, if I start the simulator, see, I had all this shit set up for Twitch. It's really the same. It's just your OBS settings, but I don't know. They get all
Right.
screwed up. So you should be able to see me manipulate. Yeah, I'm looking in the thing. You see me manipulating the iPad, and it's showing up on the screen. All right, cool.
Yep, working good.
Yeah, all right. Now the sim should be starting up. And I need to start Flight Manager.
I can see it loading behind.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just gonna screw with that just a tad, Mike.
Where'd you take this picture with everybody in it?
That was our first flight we did. And that was the I'm sorry,
that was Marshfield.
Yeah, leg. Yeah,
no,
Islip. It was the second. It was the second leg. Islip MacArthur.
Yeah. I was gonna say it didn't look like Marshfield to me anymore.
So now I want to get ForeFlight to a viewable size where it's not obstructing more or less the plane, but you can still make out what I'm doing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna transition over that. Let me know how that looks. If it needs to be larger or smaller.
Yeah, there's a good, 15, 20-second delay at least.
Yep. Yeah.
I can read it.
Okay, you can see it.
It's good size. I can,
Like if I, so you
I
can read my
waypoints and stuff.
Okay, perfect. You read the waypoints. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And then if I just zoom in, you can see the waypoints and stuff. The airport right there. I'm zooming into.
When it gets there, yeah.
Yeah, see, it's not showing the whole ForeFlight. Hold on a minute.
It kind of cuts off the right side a bit.
Of ForeFlight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
when you get your KMYR shows up, looks like DNC or something, but the label next to it is cut off.
Right. Let me see how I can fix that because it's.
Yes, you got a lot more on your screen I can see over on the iPad from your camera than you actually have here. There you go. Now it looks like you got all of it on there, I think.
Yeah. Okay, that should be good now, right? If I minimize
Yeah,
that, will you
it's
still
too
see it?
tiny
Yeah,
to
you
read,
still
but
see it.
yes, it's all there.
Okay, it's a little tiny to read, but if I were to go like this, let's see, transition over. You should see that in a second. Tell me how that is.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it could probably, if you can do it, I don't know, make it shorter.
Shorter.
Yeah.
You mean
No,
smaller?
keep the width to it, but not the height.
You can. It's unfortunately you can't.
It's all proportional. Okay.
Yeah, it's all proportional exactly.
Yeah, I can still almost make out what the waypoints are, but that might be because I know what they are. But the airport shows up nice.
Yeah, so if I click on the airport and you're gonna see it. It's gonna manipulate in a second. Oh wait a minute, is it moving? Did it freeze? Yeah, it's not changing on the stream.
Yeah, I can see the RNAV too. I kind of like that. That just highlighted a different color.
Yeah. Let me see something here. Air manager. Yeah, so that's got to kind of be up and running, which kind of sucks, but okay.
Yeah.
In order for me to, let me see something here. Hold on a minute.
How much is ForeFlight a year for North America?
It's a couple bucks. You can get the basic version. You know what, Mike? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. You can, I would say, go to their website.
Yeah, go look it up. Yeah.
Well, we were asking, or if anybody knew this morning, does it include the latest AIRAC in there? Like, what do you have
always,
to have?
Always. You just, so what happens is if you're looking at the stream, Rich, let me I'll just to give you guys a demonstration of it, I'm gonna just blow it up real quick. Tell me when you see the larger version of it.
All right.
In the stream, it's gonna take about 20
it
seconds.
It does not feed the simulator like Navigraph does, though, does it?
When it's working in X-Plane, this thing is exactly like as if I'm working on it right here. It connects perfectly. So tell me when you see the larger version.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and if you see too, I have if I pull up here and I click on traffic, which you could see that button right here. See traffic? Yeah. So I have traffic in the background. Any traffic right now in the world, it's showing up on ForeFlight. Now it used to show us. It does in X-Plane. It doesn't in Microsoft. So I would be able to see you guys flying in a group behind me, which was cool. They have to work on that. But that right there. If I pull up live ATC, that guy's right where he's supposed to be. That guy that's zipping along there in ForeFlight. Yeah. So now, if I click on this airport, you'll see it displays a whole list of stuff here. And let me get rid of this here so it blows it up.
That's a real flight. The JetBlue flight was a real flight.
Yeah, that's a real flight there. Yep. So check this out. Let me show you why ForeFlight's great. You know how, Mike, you could pick a flight in SimBrief and it'll kind of give you what's similar to a flight that they've done. It's not an exact flight. So check this out. So I'm going to go to flight plan. And then I'm going to click and you see the top right, it says procedure.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on that. Now I'm going to click on I'm sorry, close. Let me do this. Clear. So we're going KFFA and then KMYR. So now it's just going to give me a direct, as you can see, from point to point. Now, if I click routes right underneath procedures, there's 5 routes that have been flown within the last couple of days. If I click that, I can click on any one of these routes and just load it in. These are real world routes that were just done. This was a direct. Here's one here. I could just click that, select route. It loads it right in there, and I can file this with VATSIM, and it's an exact route that somebody has done.
Cool.
And if you go back to that again, it's going to tell you when. So this one here was done 1 hour and 47 minutes ago. Was filed. And that's what's really...
My question is, does this import data into flight simulator like Navigraph does, so that everything matches up, or you still have to have Navigraph?
So Navigraph doesn't import into the sim. The sim is importing out to Navigraph. The sim is sending.
No, I'm talking about when a new ARAC comes out.
Right. So no,
Once every 28 days.
This will not port in. You need Navigraph. I need Navigraph
You
to
need
do
both,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Otherwise, you'll have a mismatch.
But that brings me up to what I wanted to show you earlier. If you see the bottom right part of the screen, it says more. See that?
Yep.
So if I click on that, and then I click on, let's see, downloads. Here's all the pertinent information. So you can see all the stuff that in green, it's good. I don't need to update anything. If there was anything out of date, it would show in red, and then an update button would show, and I just click update or download in the bottom right corner, and it's going to download everything that.
So it pretty much keeps itself up to date. You just got to do the little footwork there to say do it.
Exactly. So let's load up the KFFA in the sim and see if the I want to go to the welcome screen. Go here. Grab the mode.
Will that give you the sectionals on there?
Everything, Rich. I'll show you in a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you everything. So I'm gonna just load up that flight.
So it's Mike. It's 99, 199, and 299 for the for 4 flights.
And that's just strictly for the North America, right? For the 99. If I wanted to use it in Europe, I'd have to buy the European edition.
Well, yeah, you can. It'll work over there. It's just there's certain, like I can fly in Canada. There's just certain things that don't pop up, like sectionals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what do you have, the $200 one, Ed, or do you have the $300 one?
I have the. I think I'll tell you right now, so I could show you about. Let's see. No.
So it says right here, Mike, while he's looking, one geographic region is included: United States, Canada, or Europe, and it's $100 more for each additional region.
So 300 would cover the whole Magilla. Well, it covered North America and Europe, basically. It wouldn't cover, like, South America or Africa or any of that, right?
Just tell me when you see the stream starting soon icon.
All right. Yeah, just got it.
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't want to be showing my account information.
Nothing like a freebie on a Sunday night, you know?
You'd be surprised how many people, right?
Yeah, I know.
Screw up like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think you have said you have the 99 version, which is the US.
No, I have 4Flight Pro Plus USA.
Yeah, that's the middle one.
Yeah.
That's the $200 a year?
Yeah.
So that gives you basically all the features that I'm seeing. Gives you that you
right,
see.
so it gives you everything that the basic gives you, but it also adds geo-reference approaches and charts, plates on the maps, synthetic vision with glance mode,
that's
hazard advisory and hazard alerts, terrain profile with airspace, cloud documentation, and interactive icing and turbulence layers. If you pay the $300,
yeah, that's $300 comes out to basically $25 a month. That ain't much.
Yeah, so the $300 one on top of that adds detailed aircraft performance profiles, improved time and fuel calculations, 3D airports and 3D reviews, optimized auto routing, pre-departure clearance, fuel loading, takeoff landing performance, integrated fuel pricing, trip assistance, FBO fuel orders, marked positions, and files and flights. So it's a lot of shit that you probably don't need.
Right, because that's for a real pilot would need.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. It's exactly. So
Can
tell me when you
export flight plans out of this thing into the simulator?
Yes. So check this out. Well, you can export them from here to Little Navmap.
Okay, didn't think you'd be working this hard tonight, did you?
Yeah, no, I didn't. honestly.
Go back to work, get a rest.
Yeah. So much for getting that stream deck today.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'll get it tomorrow. So, tell me when you see the map move over.
It's up.
Okay.
It did.
All right. So, if I go to flights right here, and then I click on recent, any flight that I've imported into here or created into here, I could pull it up again. So right now I just loaded what I do? KFF to KM.
Yeah, first
YR.
flight down to
Yes.
Myrtle Beach.
Right. So let me start up flight events and start tracking that and see if the sim actually sees it now. And this has been a hit and miss type of thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, it's not showing it in devices. So the Century thing here, if you click on that,
Whoa,
that's
$4.99.
yeah, well that's a little device that you would bring in your plane, and that's how you get
okay.
information in the plane. It's like a GPS receiver.
Yeah,
Sends
it's your
the info,
electronic flight bag, basically.
more or less, yeah. Which we're not going to be screwing with.
Ready to fly. Maybe it'll see you now once you get the sim loaded 100%.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, so let me get into the sim. Pull some weather up so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Wow, the weather's shitty here too. Now I can see if it's improved at all. Maps. Yeah, it's not connecting, unfortunately, so I can't show you. It'll just pop up. You'll see as I'm flying along. All of a sudden, it'll engage
Almost
and
like
start
there's
working.
a delay and trying to get his act together.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so frustrating, honestly. X-Plane, that plugin, it worked like a charm every single time.
Yeah, it's probably because their data stream isn't completely published yet.
How's the bicycles?
It's unbelievable. I have idiots for kids. The bikes are fine. I mean, but I told them last night the new bike, you need to charge it. No, that's fine. Okay. You know, they got in the desert and the fucking thing died. I had to put my bike in the back and take the truck and go rescue them again. Same thing happened on Friday night. Except Friday night I took my yeah, but Friday night was scary for a moment. I actually took my bike out in the desert, and where we go hadn't been touched in 200 years. Well, apparently last week they cleared all the acreage for a new housing subdivision, and I got lost because the road, the dirt path I normally took was gone, and is right. For a moment I didn't panic, but I got a little kind of like, oh shit, because it's middle of the fucking night and it's just dark as can be. Yeah, but anyway, I got kids. Just wait, Benji will be just the same way. Just the same way.
We've been getting a good primer on 4Flight.
Yeah, so Dave, if you go to the channel real quick, the YouTube channel, I'm showing.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm doing. Where is the link again?
Just go to my page. You'll see it's live streaming. It's a public video. So if you just go to my channel, you'll see it uploading.
Yeah, just go plain old YouTube and look for the broadcasting thing.
Go there.
That is showing up, by the way, Ed, that you're broadcasting on the list of subscriptions.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is good, yeah.
I don't understand this. Why this doesn't work? It works sometimes, it doesn't other times. Dave, do you use your 4Flight to stream it to the sim in Microsoft?
I haven't set it up yet, but I will.
It's just the flight events is what you use, and it works sometimes. It doesn't
And it
work.
works, doesn't it? We talked about this about 2 weeks ago, remember?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. I really don't.
I wish they would just connect directly without a fucking third party.
I mean, X-Plane, that plug-in, it worked perfect.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, done exactly.
Which at this point in my life, that's what I want. I want done.
I want done too.
I don't blame you.
Thank you, Rich.
I
All
want
right.
fucking done too. All right, let's make this iPad a viewable size where I can kind of tuck it off to the side. And yeah, I'll put this
Yeah,
down
it's
here.
kind of eating up the whole show here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of reposition some things here, and I'll do something like this. I'll pull this over here. I could do no, put this over here maybe. And tell me how this looks. See if I mean it's gonna definitely be smaller, but at least you could see what the hell I'm looking at as far as the plane. I mean it's in front of me in the sim.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not bad.
I kind of like the way you had it the other way, where you had yourself and
Okay.
two cams on top and this one in the corner.
All right, so on the top would be better.
I think so.
All right, let's do that. Well, I don't want to do that.
I don't know. The other guys are looking too. They got opinions.
I don't like losing almost, a fifth of the left side of the screen.
Yeah, I said before he had his, Ed was up in the upper left-hand corner and his other thing was in the right-hand corner.
I did that, and then bring fourth flight down to the bottom.
Down
I guess.
to where you are now. And really, do you need the well, there? Oh, is it working now? No.
Fourth flight's working. All right, it kicked in. All right, so let's see.
There it goes.
All right, so is that better?
Oh yeah.
Much, much, much better.
Okay, so yeah, fourth flight's kicking in.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
So now check this out, Mike. I can take this and I can go full screen with that. So let's just say in the real world you lose all your not like that, you'd be fucked, but you'll see what I'm saying in a second when it catches up. But there it goes. It's coming in and out. That's that tracker thing. Let me go to devices. Yeah, it's in. It says it's connected, and so in any event, yeah, it's behind. So it's not really working. Yeah. What I mean by behind is it's not where I am in the flight. It's got me all over. It's bounced.
When you get the Stream Deck, a lot of this will be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to play with it tomorrow. Set up OBS again. I haven't done that since I put in the new M.2.
Let me bring my gauges up over here. I'll use Air Manager. 172 show. Let's see if they're working, if they're cooperating. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And yeah, it is working. So let me just.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Unlock that. That's locked right now.
Those things look so good.
Locked. Let me pull that down. Now I should be able to adjust that. Yeah, the gauges are pretty cool. Okay. So that's working. Yeah. So you can see when I manipulate. Oh, you see this gauge here? I don't know how well you can see it, but I found this. This was a free download, this gauge, and it's kind of what you would have in the Moni. Oh, well, I'm in the Moni, so you can see right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have it also on my Cessna too. I'm using my Cessna, but if you look at that gauge, this gauge is pretty much exactly like that gauge right there. The only thing is the values are a little off from what the sim is showing, and I don't understand why. But
I haven't paid a lot of attention to that gauge, but that's your cylinder head temperatures and all that?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is, when I'm flying by myself, this is the view that I'm at in the Mooney, and then I have everything here.
Awesome.
So I can go to that, and then And I'll tell you right now, I'm getting 0 lag right now. Now it's running smooth. I don't know why before. I guess I needed a reboot. I was on the sim all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much.
When you're done, you do turn your PC off, right?
I do, but it was running all night last night, and that's why it
Yeah.
needed a reboot.
Yeah.
So that's
mine's off right now.
That's Dave Laurie in the he's PIC here, and that's me, the young lad right there. That guy looks like he has a real attitude, doesn't he?
That'd be me.
Yeah.
All right, that goes there. Rename.
I like that view right there. All right, now a good test would be to we're still climbing here. Would be to add some weather now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's put things to the test.
Let's choose up frames.
Let's see what happens now. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's still running
beautiful.
Really smooth. Oh, man.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let me go.
And OBS is happy as a clam?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Good.
Yep, it's good. Let's see. Let's just. Well,
do you have your menus like the transparency different on them?
I didn't screw with anything, Rich, as far as.
Because everything looks very like grayed out on your menus.
Up here, you mean up top?
Yeah, and the sim too doesn't look as like sharp as it should.
Yeah, it is pretty grayed out.
Yeah,
actually.
I think it's the opacity. Like you can adjust that in your general settings. So if you go to general and then in graphics, let me think. I remember scrolling with something. Hold on a minute. Sound data miscellaneous maybe. Where the hell was it? Where did I see that sound? Maybe it's in graphics. Lens correction. Object detail. No.
Might be under accessibility.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Accessibility.
Yeah.
On the left.
On the left. Yeah, I did. I clicked. Yeah, you guys behind menu animation. So I don't see anything. Interface scale. No.
right there, background.
Opacity.
Oh, there. Yeah, I have it all the way down. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can.
Well, don't change it for us.
No, I'm not.
I'm
showing you.
Yep.
So I just like it so that you can kind of still as you're flying, because I'm constantly
Yeah,
manipulating those.
it. Yeah, I didn't know there was a way to do that. Cool.
Yeah. Just going.
Warning.
All right, so let's put some
back to what we were doing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. The other thing you need to do, Ed, since you do it all the time we fly on Friday nights, is to hop in your drone and start taking a look around while you're still flying.
Yeah, I do need to do that. You'll see in the videos I have a tendency to just kind of follow us. Yeah, I do that, and I'm more or less looking for what we're doing. You know, like I'm.
Right. I never get a chance to see what you're looking at.
Yeah, every once in a while I will do that, but it's more frequently I'm watching what you guys are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, we never get to see that unless it ends up in the end video.
All right, so.
Like last week when you were setting up that stack of pancakes for photo op. That was interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
How did you get rid of the background on you, Ed?
On you? Oh,
on
me.
You.
It's the green screen. Green,
oh, okay.
Here, let me just show you. Hold on a minute.
It's an OBS.
It is an OBS, yeah, but if you look here behind me, I have a green screen that stands about, I don't know, it's about
fucking perfect.
6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when I was streaming on Twitch all the time, I had purchased a couple of things to make my life easier, so people weren't watching my daughter as she gets out of the, I had one guy one night, you know, who was comment that my daughter, she comes up, she doesn't realize I'm streaming. I used to stream in my living room, and she comes out behind me in a towel with her head wrapped and
Oh God.
out of the shower, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Some guy's commenting. So I went out and bought a green screen.
I like the lighting you got.
Yeah, what I was going to ask you about your lighting. What'd you do for that?
So I have this thing here to help the green screen get the right look. See that light there? Over here. So
The ring light?
yeah,
Yep.
so depending upon the time of day, you know, I can adjust that, make it, you know, different colors. I can dim it. You know, it all depends on what, and that should affect. It's really fine tuning shit, but I just turn it on.
You look good in there. I like that. I mean, it really does.
It blends in, right?
Yeah, it looks much better.
Yeah. You're not so washed out looking like you were.
And your headphones that you're using or wireless Bluetooth, whatever,
Yeah.
you don't get any delay between what you say and what you hear in your head?
Negative. Nothing.
Fuck.
Why, you do?
Well, when I was trying, I must have bought, Amazon was pissed, 4 or 5 pairs, try and return them. I want to be able to have no wires, but when I'm talking, I like to hear myself in my headset. So, but there's a slight delay, just enough to drive you crazy.
It's honestly, it's perfect. There's no issues whatsoever.
That's great. Yeah.
What headset do you have?
They're actually cheap, Dave. They are.
New York 1 Mike Alpha contact Norfolk approach on 118.
I forget the name of them. Is
118 decimal niner for New York 1 Mike Alpha.
Crosshair.
Okay.
Norfolk approach New York 1 Mike Alpha 8,100 feet.
Well, I got enough toys I haven't played with completely like this Stream Deck, so once I get this going, I think I'll try again.
I like your comment this morning, Dave. I stopped by and shit and learn how to use what I got.
Yep.
That was funny.
So look at these clouds, guys.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal.
Wow.
That not so much, but from inside the plane.
Yeah, where you can't see all that other stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, can you look to your right
Yeah, sure.
from inside the plane?
Yeah. You got that delay, but yeah, I did just now. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your other right.
Oh,
That would be your
my
left.
right. Yeah, I knew what
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, I knew what you were asking, man. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah, look at that. That's just
Well, that
terrific.
looks okay. Yeah, about that.
Look at the white caps. Yeah, I don't know why. This freaking. I mean, I do know why. It's Sim connecting in Microsoft. Just doesn't work.
Yeah, it depends on the app because some stuff works great. You know, the Stream Deck uses Sim Connect. I've had no issues.
Yeah, maybe
Not
it
within
is.
it, yeah.
Maybe it
Depends,
is.
I mean-
Oh, there it goes. It's connected now. Let's see.
Yep. It's just bizarre.
What flight plan did I load in here? What did we take off? Oh, this is not the one. Hold on. Flight plan. I gotta go back a little ways.
Does anybody hear the audio of the engines, or
I got it turned off.
I guess I've got mine turned off.
on the stream you wouldn't have any control of it, would you?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. I got it. All right.
Yeah, I'm listening through Discord, not the streaming.
Yeah. Drive you crazy if you got both of them on.
Oh my God.
I went nuts. I'm going, what the hell? I finally realized, and I shut the stream off.
Talk about the voices inside your head.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is. This is the flight plan that we're on. There we go. So now if I zoom in, if it decides to cooperate, there it is. Yeah,
Right,
it just
David?
comes in and comes out.
Norfolk approach New York. 1 Mike Alpha. Request
Nancy
clearance
settled,
to transition
David?
Charlie airspace.
Yeah,
New York 1 Mike Alpha, Norfolk
the
approach.
keyboard
Cleared
that
through the
she
Charlie
didn't
airspace.
like wound up being the one that she's using.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, New York.
It's
1 Mike
better
Alpha.
because the one that she picked out, the letters were not white enough. You couldn't, if she turned the light off, she couldn't see how to type anyway. So at least this one's a lot better.
Oh, good. What happened to the one she usually uses?
I don't know. I brought it in here and I plugged it into my other computer, and it's working fine for me right now. So
Just say she needs a reboot.
yeah,
This
that's
one will
kinda-
probably work again.
yeah, because it's working fine for me right now. So
Yeah.
But she's a little unnerved right now. So and so she went back to putting puzzles together.
Good for her.
That calms her down.
Yep. In fact, I'm working on one right now. Back and forth. I like doing the 100-piece mosaic mystery puzzle. It changes every hour or two.
Yeah, she's doing the mosaic right now, and I think it's 150 or 200, something like that.
I always pick out 100.
Oh no, she likes the challenge. She
I do
won't-
too, but I don't want to make a lifestyle out of it.
Oh. Is that live weather, Ed?
No.
Oh
no.
hell no! That's the apocalypse if it was fucking live weather.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd be in bad shape right now.
Oh man.
Mr. Lang, this is your safety pilot calling. You want to pull
Right.
back your engine throttle, or you don't care that you're going to have to buy a new one in about an hour?
You see that? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. If I were you, I'd make big steps out of there.
I
Yeah,
can't get
so-
over how crisp this fucking picture is that I'm looking at.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's
Yeah, it really is.
unbelievable.
It's like you're right there.
I sit, if I didn't know you, I would sit and watch it. No, seriously.
Once you know
problem
me,
I-
it's like you shut it off right there.
Yeah. Where's my mouse?
Shut
No, I
that
can
fucking
program
thing
a
off.
key on the
This
stream deck.
fucking guy again.
I'm out of here. I hate when people stream and the quality is just shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I won't watch them. Oh, Rich, the
You
reason
were
I was
asking about
asked
a
that to get
sectional.
on.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, Rich was asking earlier, can I display a sectional? And I'm showing him. You'll see it in a second. It's
there.
popping up on the stream. The
Oh,
sectional.
yeah.
And now I can go to this, and I should get all the right information because it's actually tracking now. You can see the airports out in the distance if I blow this up full screen. You know, and you can change these settings, but you know, at a quick reference, glance, you can see, all right, here's an airport I can land at. There's an airport I can land at. You know, it's
Right.
pretty awesome. But if you look at the bottom, it's giving me 38 miles to the next, to my next waypoint. Ground speed's 191. It's giving my GPS altitude. If I turned this sideways, which I'm not gonna because it's bolted, obviously, but it would populate more information there. And with this too, I could pull up the flight plan again. And what I do a lot of times when we're coming into airports, which you guys aren't seeing, let's say I want to do a procedure and an approach. As soon as let me just go back. Let me explain this. So with ForeFlight, when you click approach, it already knows based off of your flight plan what your destination airport is. So if I click on, I see 4 approaches. If I click on approach, you see at the bottom there, it's going to show you visual runway 03 and 21. So those are great for situational awareness. If I click that, and you know how I'm doing these cross midfield teardrops and the cross midfield directs, watch this. I'm going to pick for this airport a cross midfield teardrop. It's going to overlay it on ForeFlight. I'm going to add that to the flight. So when I'm doing this flight, and you really talk about cheating, man, I'm telling you, it's awesome. When this is working properly, if I zoom out and I go over there, when I get over to this point, and I picked obviously the wrong, let me go back really quick. Flight plan, procedure, what was I picking?
There's a teardrop right there.
Yeah, but I want to pick it from the right direction. So visual 3, and we'll do a teardrop, add to route. Did it switch it? Oh no, that's what I had chosen. Procedure. Approach, visual 21. Best. Okay, so teardrop. Okay, add to route. So now from our direction of flight. No, it's not. Why is it? Why am I having a problem here? Traffic pattern. Back. Approach. Visual. Best. So it's saying a best is a 45, which makes sense. So if I did a 45, but even that I could show you. So a 45, and I'll add that. You can see how it overlays it. So I can literally follow ForeFlight with heading mode and follow this perfect pattern into the airport. And it works great. But for the teardrops, it's really nice because you know you don't have to judge distance. You can just look at it as a visual overlay reference and know that you're flying out approximately 2 miles out to come back into a safe 45 to your downwind leg. And that's what's nice about ForeFlight. You know, and I've seen guys, that stream it live, and it just works perfect in the cockpit in the real plane.
What is the Ed, back on the pattern when you were showing it a few seconds ago? What is it basing the base or downwind base and then final leg?
So it's basing it off of the runway that you're picking, right?
Okay.
And the direction. So let me just see here. You'll see it says best. It'll say best side on ForeFlight. I'm frozen there. You'll hear it in the video. Best side. I'm clicking that, and you'll see the overlay from your direction that you're coming. Makes sense. Best side. That's not. This isn't winds. It's just saying best side. Add to route. You know, obviously you'd pull up if I wanted to know what runways they're landing at. It's saying, well, it's variable 8. So yeah, 03 is the runway, and then you could do it that way as well. You know, it's a really powerful tool. And then
Yeah,
an RNAV approach, if I were to do an RNAV for 0.3, I click on that and I can pick, you know, I can look really quick. All right, so this would be the ideal spot for me. Add to flight plan, and then what it does is you'll see once you get caught up in the stream, you're gonna see how it overlays the chart. So I can literally fly the chart just like in Navigraph, you know.
Right. Now, will that export back out to your 530?
No, I wish it did. Then I would just follow along and whatever procedure. That's the way I work. It's like a kind of a top-down approach. I'll work off a ForeFlight. I'll find out what I'm going to do just because it's right here. It's easier. Most times we're using real-world weather, so I'll look at the weather in ForeFlight. You know, I'll pull up. I'll first pull up like an enhanced satellite imagery. I'll come out of. It's best when you take the VFR, you could really get a good idea of what's going on, you know, for clouds and stuff. And I'll look at that and then we'll check weather. Obviously, I'll click on that airport and I'll just click weather and I'll get the weather reading, what's going on over there, scattered 8,000, you know, it's VFR conditions, blah, 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 blah. I can click on runways if it's giving you that. Best winds are 0.1 for this particular airport I clicked on. You know, and then
So you're actually seeing weather on your ForeFlight.
Yeah, ForeFlight's going to display real world weather. Microsoft has gotten better. It's pretty close. Like even the altimeter setting, that it's like in ForeFlight, it'll tell you your nearest altimeter setting. It matches Microsoft really well. Like maybe it's a point off sometimes, but it's pretty much spot on.
Yeah, but you paid extra for that weather. I mean, you're $200
Well, I have,
a year.
yeah, I have the
Professional.
Yeah, it's the professional. It's,
right.
Yeah. So, but it works great in the sim.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome in the sim. I mean, but I'm not gonna do this whole flight. I'm gonna actually jump off. Is anybody in the chat? I'm not even watching the chat. Probably a peep. I doubt anybody's in
Let's
there.
see.
We are
0 of 200.
0 of 200.
You want me to go in the chat and say hi?
No, absolutely not. I didn't want to be ignoring
no.
anybody. I never live streamed on YouTube, so.
Well, you've done a great job. I mean, it looks fucking phenomenal.
Cool. Awesome. I wonder, I guess it's 1080. I hope it catches the stream in like a 4K. I really do. It'd be nice.
1080 is the highest I'm able to get to, but that's my system.
I'll know once I play it back when I stop the stream. I'm actually, I didn't plan on doing a flight. It was really just testing because
kind of backed you into it.
yeah, I haven't even touched that video because of that party. Like, look at those clouds in the background, guys. Look at that shit.
I know, it's
That is
crazy.
amazing. Let's go to heading mode. We'll turn away from these clouds and check that out. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. See, I wonder, let me pull up live weather. Well, let's just see what this looks like around this corner here. Yeah, look at that up there, that fucking shelf up there.
Oh my God.
It's insane.
You're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Norfolk approach on 118.9er.
118.9er for New York, 1 Mike Alpha. Norfolk approach New York, 1 Mike Alpha, 4,000 feet.
New York 1 Mike Alpha Norfolk approach. Continue to Echo Charlie Golf as planned.
Yeah, another thing too, which is cool, is as you get your range rings. At a quick glance, I can tell where I'm at, from a particular waypoint.
That is
Also, you
helpful.
can put in there that based on your fuel reserve, how far you can go before you fall out of the sky.
Absolutely, you certainly can.
Which is really helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Another thing cool too, Mike. Check this out. So there's a play button on ForeFlight. again, I don't know how well you're going to see it because it is small, but I can click play, and it's going to play the last 5 minutes of the weather to show you which way the front is actually going. Is it coming away from me? Is it coming towards me? Am I
Oh,
flying
that's
into it?
awesome.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, so if I zoom out, you get a better depiction of that.
Yeah. Just does the rocking.
Yeah, so it's going to play that. You can see, all right, yeah, this weather,
Yeah.
it's coming
Yeah, I can
towards
see it
me.
fine.
So if I'm
Yep.
needing to get out of Dodge, I can turn the plane around and find another spot to go to.
That
Yeah,
is good.
if you have your PPL, anybody flying in today's times, if you don't have radar on your plane and you don't have ForeFlight, you're out of your mind.
You're nuts.
Yep.
You're fucking nuts.
Unless your basic minimums, Dave, are clear skies.
Well, yeah, I know, but there are certain areas of country that can change pretty quick also.
Sure, Florida, yeah, absolutely.
You got to be very careful and
Midwest.
have something. Yeah, if you don't like the weather,
Midwest is
wait
really
5
fast.
minutes. Right.
Yeah.
That's Swamp Peach, Missouri.
Yeah, yep.
What about Chad, David?
Yesterday was the anniversary of his sister being murdered.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
God,
to hear
a
that.
year
Oh
already.
yeah, I know. I talked to him this morning.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
talked to him just a while ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
If he knew that or not.
Yeah, and how he got called into work and
Yeah.
all
He
New York
that.
1 Mike
told me
Alpha.
about
Contact Norfolk approach
Jesus.
on
But I sent him
119er.
that
Decimal 55.
link to the air show.
Hmm.
He said,
119er
we
decimal
gotta
55
go.
for New York.
Yep.
1 Mike Alpha.
I said, you damn right we're
Norfolk
going.
approach New York. 1 Mike Alpha, 3,200 feet.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely
New York 1 Mike Alpha,
positively
Norfolk
under
approach.
those
Continue to Echo
circumstances
Charlie
gonna
Golf
go
as
to the
planned.
Sonic Lotto.
Altimeter 29.
Have you you've never seen a TBM live?
Not to the best of my knowledge. That I think there was one at Cape
Right.
when we went to the Blue Angels, but we didn't get we weren't allowed to get up close to it.
Did it fly? Do you remember or no?
Honestly, I don't think it did.
It's pretty fucking cool the first couple of times. I mean, they start those big ass radial engines
Oh, I
and
know.
the white smoke, and the wings are tucked away.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the wings come flying out. And
Yep.
pretty amazing.
I would really like to see that. That would be cool.
Well, like I said, I can make no promises, but I'm pretty sure we can get you as close as we can.
Okay.
All right, I got work
Looks
to
like
do.
the one in St.
Go ahead.
Louis is going to be over the 4th of July.
It is 4th of July at USA Spirit.
Yep.
Which is
I
what?
thought it was Memorial Day.
I'm sorry. Well, fuck,
One
I
in
don't
St.
remember.
Louis is for part of the VP Fair, 4th of July.
Huh.
We'll talk, David, depending upon what your threat level your state is and all that. If it's something that I can do without having to quarantine and all that, I'll entertain
Well,
coming.
That's the New York thing.
No, it's I did.
Well, it's a
Ed, I
state
said
thing.
the same thing.
If your level is high, that's what's going to determine whether or not I need to quarantine here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when you come back.
Yeah, correct. When I came back
Okay.
from Arizona for Thanksgiving, they had a high threat level. So when I
Yeah.
came back, the National Guard was waiting at the airport for you to fill out that paperwork to make sure that you you quarantine, which sucks.
Yeah, like Missouri doesn't give a rat's ass. You get sick, you get sick.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is that's what affects the rest of Texas the same way. But I would think about it, but it's got to. Everything depends on fucking COVID.
Yep,
Yeah, it's all
exactly.
COVID, exactly.
And we're not talking about that far away yet either, time-wise.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
Yeah,
We'll
I
talk.
mean, that's-
We'll talk to you
I gotta
later,
run.
David. Yep.
Yeah, dinner's here and whatnot.
All right.
You guys have a
Here.
great evening.
See you later, buddy.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
0,000 feet.
Generic November 8341 Alpha Norfolk departure continue as planned. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2.
Yeah, I think that would be you know, again, and I understand, you know, the COVID thing. I'm not, but if the COVID level is down to where people can get back to their normal lives, then yeah, I think that would be a phenomenal thing
Well,
to
it's
do.
like here in St. Charles County, we've had dine in for months.
Yeah.
Our numbers are dropping every day.
Yep.
Less than 0.1% of our population's been killed by this. Less than 10% of our population's even gotten it.
Yeah. I mean, the regular and somebody asked me the other day said, "Have you heard anybody that's had the
Look at that.
regular flu this year?" And no,
Now,
I
I don't know
haven't.
anybody on that either.
Yeah.
That is
And
insane.
they say that the regular flu kills more people than what this has.
Oh, yeah. This is just a media event. So,
Oh yeah.
fucking party.
Yeah.
They're selling soap by the gob.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah. This is just a media event. So, fucking party. Pisses me off, is what it does.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Pisses me off, is what it does. How the hell do you think we're ever going to get herd immunity if you keep the herd spread apart? It ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll sell more fucking soap.
Shit. When I went to Cape yesterday to get this chair, God Almighty, about 90. I'm gonna say 90 to 95% of the people, none of them were wearing masks. The only people that I encountered that were wearing masks were the store clerks,
Yep.
and that's
Now
mandatory for them.
here we don't have a mask mandate at all. Nowhere in the state or in the
Right.
county.
Right.
But the city of St. Louis does. And the county of St. Louis has the dining restrictions up and all that shit. Drive you up the fucking wall. Guess what party's running which areas? Democrats are running the fucking city and the county.
Look at those clouds, guys. Is that insane or what?
They're beautiful. First, I just dropped the fucking stream. Let me get it back again.
Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Now is that real world weather?
Nah, it's
Or
a
is it
storm.
storm? You just okay.
Yeah, if I was looking at that, I'd be turning around.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I'm down there somewhere, Mike, flying. Yeah, there I am. I don't know if you can see that little dot in the center of the screen blinking away.
Yeah.
Look at this shit, man. Yeah, that guy who read that article, I'm guessing, Mike, he's never done anything like this.
Probably not. I'd be very surprised if he even owned it. You know, like the one article that I was reading was like the same crap. And he was, you know, bad-mouthing Microsoft Flight Simulator and extolling the virtues of X-Plane. And then in the end, he says, well, I don't think I'm going to bother buying it. Well, then how the fuck do you know what it does?
I mean, I could just sit and not even fly this plane and stare at this and just be in awe.
Yep.
Yep.
How can you review something when you don't own it?
Well, I can look at ForeFlight. My altitude's at 1,200 feet. I'm still zipping along. I'll turn the heading bug, and then you'll see the camera. The drone is still attached to the plane, so my view should start moving as the plane moves.
You're just weaving your way through the clouds right now. Right?
Yeah, well, right now I'm just kind of screwing around, but yeah, that's what I was doing a minute ago. Get back in the plane, Dave. Oh, we're effed.
This ain't gonna be pretty. Nope.
Oh, Lord.
Let's put her down somewhere. Let's see what we got. All right, we can turn. We'll land at this airport over here.
whipping up in water. Gotta love this. The only thing I get tired of is when it's got a thunderstorm going on, and I look out the window and it's fucking sunshine. It's beautiful. Their weather does get hammered up.
Got a little airport. I think it's a grass field over here.
C-17 is out, Ed, and it really flies good.
Oh yeah.
That's that big 4-engine Globemaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of take down to Antarctica. Yeah, I did a test flight on it this morning. Built by Boeing. If you know how to fly a Boeing, you can fly it easy. A little more work than an Airbus. It's not quite as automated as Airbus is.
Should be something over here. I think I'm right on top of it, actually. It's a grass strip over here somewhere. I could put it down on any one of these grass strips here.
Yep.
Just flew over it, it said.
Yep, I can see it down there below to your left. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah, oh, there it is, yep. We just did like a, okay, so let's do this. Let's take it off. I don't know what the winds are, but we're gonna just take a stab at it.
Strong and variable.
Yeah. I'm just gonna beat the weather here.
Looks like it.
Man, I'm definitely landing the wrong way. Look at the wind's doing to me.
Yep.
I'm getting like wind shear here.
Me this morning, look out for that tree.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop you. I have the wind is at my back, that's why.
Oh yeah, it's giving you a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're on grass, that'll help stop you.
Oh my God, I'm all the way right. Alright, it wasn't pretty, but we're down.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
Awesome.
Fucking
and we're
awesome.
set up for Friday night. Eric's doing the flight plan. We should be in good shape.
Yeah, nice.
Some of this stuff you can automate when you get the Stream Deck in.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
pick
got
it
an
up tomorrow on my way home
it's
from work.
already got an OBS section in it, pre-programmed. You just got to drop the icons where you want them.
All right, gentlemen, that was fun. Unplanned,
Yeah.
but at least it worked. Thanks for helping me set it up.